All right, hole 6, everyone. Masters tournament. Just going to reset my notebook there. Put my sniper back on. That's what we're going to use for this one. You're also going to see that this wind on this hole is a very strong headwind. What you're going to see that we're going to do is we're going to be pulling towards max club here. So you're going to want to make sure that you use the max number. It's not about where you're trying to land, it's about where you're pulling to. So when using this tool, that's the first thing that you'll see. And since I am pulling towards max and going to be very at max, we're going to want to use this max ring number. And this is also going to show you, how powerful these ring values actually are. Now, the only thing that I'll want to consider is I'll want to kind of offset my guide. So you can see that I'm using very little side spin or very little anything, and also need to go right around 16 rings. So what you'll see is this new tool, and that's even going to be slightly into power here. So I am going to kind of, make sure that my ball guide is offset, slightly into power, and just barely, still not enough, but you can see that it's tracking towards the hole. And, this just kind of goes to show you kind of the power of this, new tool. Now, what you'll see for this hole, especially with what you used to need to do, you used to need to play an overplay, because the target is slightly downhill. It used to significantly overplay on this hole, but you'll see with the new ring values, it's a lot more close to essentially using no elevation. Now, one thing that I probably maybe, we're thinking more in the realm of maybe +5 here. So you can see that it kind of shoots down just a little bit, but then where we're pulling up to is kind of on higher ground. Another thing that you can do is you can go straight at it like that. It is going to be just a little bit more risky. And you'll probably need to go with a Guardian to make sure that you have the range to do that. So I probably will do that shot as well, but that one's going to be a little bit harder to pull off, especially when you get this extreme of a wind. But you can see that, very little spin here, and you'll also have to keep that ball guide kind of pointed a little bit towards the left, like you could see that I did, how I had it left and long. And you can see even when it hits that hill, it starts cutting harder towards the right. So that has to do with the wind effect, and it's just kind of changing the way that it hits the hill at kind of an angle, and that's why it's deflecting more towards the hole. So do make sure that you're offsetting in that similar fashion. And, you can kind of stick with that shot. It's going to be a little bit safer than going for the straight at approach. However, the straight at especially with a Guardian, and again, you'll probably be pushing very, very close to max with that shot, but it is going to give you a very good straightforward approach to be able to get that one just, kind of going straight at the hole. So good luck there, guys, and I'll see you guys on hole 7 coming up.